Dynamite 250. Tony Khan, very excited about it. Talked about it earlier this week on Twitter, saying it's 2 big milestones this week. Dynamite 250 is Wednesday. My dad's birthday is Thursday. Shout out. Rob, hey, thank you for that, sir. Do you get a free gift from Coliseum Home Video? Hey, does he get a free gift? Yeah, we're going to work on that. Todd says, I think we can make that happen. Thank you to Rob. We appreciate that. You're in the giveaway for the signed Double J Jeff Jarrett Bendy. We'll see about that free gift. That would be your free gift, I guess, technically. You could win that right there. Back at the Dynamite. Thank you, Rob, and thank you to those who get the super chats in there. WWE for life. It's not my dad's birthday. His dad's birthday is in October. It's Shad Khan's birthday today, which AEW did put a graphic out. It's also RJ City's birthday today. Happy birthday to him. And a man who helps with this show. I have his picture here somewhere. Let me see if I can find it. Do I have it here? Someone who helped put some of the graphics out for the show is Mike Brown, former Bump Trivia winner. Oh, here you go. I knew I had it here. What a guy. He gave me a signed autograph. Mike Brown, happy birthday. Often seen alongside Joey Janela, just hanging out after GCW shows. Love Mike Brown. Love the help he's done for the show, including help make this right there. And very much more. Yes, Tom, in a way, Shad is all of our dads. You need a good wrestling dad out there. It's never bad to have one. I could be your wrestling dad. I am a dad, but why can't I be a wrestling dad? Did I look into branding like that? Yes, I did. Am I going to do it? Who the hell knows? It sounded good. I saw somebody else that has the handle. There's also another wrestling man out there. I haven't had caffeine in 2 weeks, and all that I just said sounded like I've had a bunch of it, but I haven't had it in 2 weeks. This is water. It's got my name on it. You can even see it. It's a thing from, nice little gift from my fiance. She's got a matching pink one. Anyway, why am I so fired up today? I don't even know. I didn't come in here with a lot of it, but I am here. I'm with you now. Let's talk about Dynamite. Dynamite 250. Tony Khan excited about restoring the feeling. He's talked about it a little bit. Even joked about, putting the glasses back on. And I appreciated that. It's tongue-in-cheek. It's wrestling. It's promotion. It's getting people excited. The enthusiasm that he has, it's a good thing. I mean, think about the years of wrestling promoters that crapped on the fans or didn't take them seriously or whatever it may be. And then you have someone who's enthusiastic about wrestling like Tony Khan. You don't have to agree with everything he says, but my goodness, he's going in the right direction for the right reasons. And you might feel the same thing for what Triple H and WWE is doing right now. I actually liked that when Hunter was talking about the longer pay-per-views and he made the joke, he's like, no, I wasn't talking about the other. And he wasn't taking that shot. Believe me, there are shots they want to take at AEW. They take them. That was him going, yeah, I remember these long, stupid pay-per-views we used to do. Because if you think about it, Triple H, when they did takeovers, those were nice condensed shows. 5 matches, maybe 6. It was a fight to get on the card. Not a lot of backstage bullshit. He doesn't like those. You don't want to be at the end of those. He's been at the end of long shows. That's what he was getting at. I don't think anybody in wrestling needs 4-hour pay-per-views. If it's the biggest show of the year, go for it. That's fine. Don't need them. Now, that brings me to how Dynamite started and didn't conclude until an hour later, nearly. MJF Will Ospreay for the International Championship. Well built so far. Thought this would be another Ospreay match at Wembley. It is not yet. Thought it would be Ospreay and Swerve. Didn't happen. They do it at Forbidden Door. Thought we get Ospreay and MJF at Wembley. We could still get that match. Not saying that, as it goes back to what I've been saying about Ospreay. Ospreay's got to get to the level of a world champion. And by that level, I mean you need to go somewhere that champions are willing to go, babyface or heel. You have to go the extra mile. You have to take the extra shot. You have to use the Tiger Driver. Will Ospreay's had opportunities to use the Tiger Driver against Swerve. Didn't do it. Lost. Last night, had a chance to do it at the end of the match with MJF. Didn't do it. Lost. Now, part of me says, why do you beat Will Ospreay twice in the span of a couple weeks? I don't love that. But the story seems to be, and the one they should be trying to tell is, he's got to go a little further. And I'm not talking about listening to Don Callis or anything. He's got to go a step further. And I know that Callis stuff is done. They wrap that up. The Tiger Driver is not a banned move. That's a different story. The Tiger Driver is legal. It's dangerous, and Will knows that, but it's a legal move. Using a banned move would be more of a heel thing. Or a move that gets banned because a heel is able to finagle with the higher-ups, the EVPs or whatever, and, they can't use that. You know, when Edge couldn't use the spear, whatever the hell it was. That's how, Ziggler won the title that one time. That's different. But the Tiger Driver is not a banned move. People want to see Will Ospreay. His fans want to see Will Ospreay hit the Tiger Driver. That's where he's got to go. How often, too often, do we, it started with Randy, and I think it worked for Randy. And then for others, it didn't. Where it's like, he's got to go to that place. And Randy would do the thing, and he'd punch the mat. And he's going to punch somebody because he had voices in his head. Sure, it worked and they kept trying to do that. And that happened so often in Black and Gold NXT. He's got to go to that place that he doesn't want to go. And that became every babyface who didn't push hard enough. And then maybe they would turn heel after that because they went too far. You can overdo that. For Will, he's had that killer instinct before. I like that Swerve brought that up. And he's saying maybe he's lost a little bit because he's happy to be there and he wants to prove he's at the top of the company where the best wrestle. Yes, you should want that. But if you're the best, you use your entire arsenal that's allowed to be used, and that includes the Tiger Driver. He used it on Bryan Danielson. It beat Bryan Danielson. He's going to have to use it again. When will he use it again? Didn't use it last night. I didn't think they'd go the hour. Some people had brought up yesterday, what's the finish for Swerve and Okada? And then some people brought up the 30-minute time limit. I brought up the idea of a DQ. That's what they did. Whether you like it or not, that's what they did. I thought it made sense in the time. Not a big deal. Instead, they sit on Will and MJF for the time limit. 60 minutes in title matches in AEW. I think they should get closer to the time limit more often because you want to keep that in people's minds. I mentioned yesterday, I've mentioned it a few times, that the collision match from about a month or so ago between FTR and Yuta and Claudio is well worth going out of your way to watch. It's 30 minutes. It's a time limit draw. It's excellent. You got to get people, you got to ingrain that in people's heads that that's in play. As that match went on last night, I think once you're past the 40-minute mark, okay, now it's, okay, the draw is in play. They're going to go to it. What they did in that match was, to me, the essence of AEW. Hey, this is Matt Camp. Thanks for checking out one of our recent clips from the Wrestling Mat. Why is someone so close to The Rock kind of throwing Cody under the bus?
Yeah, a lot of people won't engage with Jim Cornette. I did, just because I have a mark for Jim Cornette.
Please subscribe right now. Hit the like and turn on notifications so you don't miss a thing. And I think you should listen to your TV partners. Let me tell you about WWE and a little insight. More subscribers means more content. And make sure you follow us on social media at WrestlingMat23 on both Twitter and Instagram.